Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this wave from McFarlane Toys, and it is the Atrocitus wave. Well, I guess it's more of the Black Lantern wave, Blackest Night wave. I'm not even sure what you call this wave. But we have Black Lantern Batman, we have Rayner, we have Deathstorm, and then we have Superman, and then we have Atrocitus back there. And the cards that you're going to get, here's Deathstorm, Batman, Superman, Rayner, and unfortunately Atrocitus does not come with a card, but if you cut the back of the box, then you'll be able to use that as a card. So you will still get Atrocitus as a card. It's actually a little bit bigger than the regular size card, so if you want to put him in there, you're welcome to do that, which is something I did. So at the end of this video, I'll probably show a couple of pictures of it. But here's the wave. Totally worth getting, and highly recommend this wave if you're a Blackest Night fan. That storyline, these figures are absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so let's start off with the character that seems to fit the least amount in this wave here, which is Rayner. And there's the back of him, and he does have a lantern, and he also comes with a construct sword, which is translucent green plastic. Yeah. So let us take a closer look at Rayner. He is smiling. Head sculpt is nice. I do like it, and yeah, it's got that traditional mask that he has on for Rayner. And yeah, it looks quite good. There's patterns all over it, all over his suit. And then he does have a power ring right here, and it's with the fist. Thank God it's not a gripping hand with the power ring. I hate when they do that, because especially with the power ring, you want him to pose something like this. You want him to do something like this, or use his power somewhat. So he has to be he has to have a fist. So this is perfect. And this hand, he's holding on to the lantern, which is fine. It would have been nice if if McFarlane is giving him an extra hand, another fist over here would be good. All these figures need to have fists, all of them. At some point, because especially for any of the flying characters, definitely want a pair of fists. And yeah, as far as articulation, head is on a ball joint, so full range. Then shoulders, I mean, they're all the same. Nothing really too exciting to speak of. Bicep does have swivel. Elbows, you can bend over 90 degrees. So ball hinge wrists, which is nice. Always like those. And then the torso, oh, quite a bit. Look at that. Arch back. Crunch, not so much. Arch back is good, so he can do a flight pose if you want Rayner to fly. And then as for the legs, yeah, these T-crotch, ratcheting joints, and thigh does swivel a little bit. And then knees could bend, double jointed. Oh wow, I just realized they cut it over here in this section right here. So, and when you bend the knee, you can see a little piece kind of sticking out a little bit. So yeah, but when he's standing, he looks nice and flush. Look at that. But when you bend his knee, at least the top portion, you can see it kind of jets out a little bit. A little section right here. Is there boot articulation? No. There's a ankle articulation. It's quite loose on this one. Same on this side, even though they're ratcheting, but it's quite loose actually. And then there's toes articulation as well. And one thing I've noticed is that articulation, especially ankle articulation, these are always weak with McFarlane Toys. So hopefully they'll fix that by making them a little bit stronger. For the most part, yeah, a bunch of the figures of these McFarlane Toys got weak ankle joints. but everywhere else is fine. I'm happy with that. And here's one last look at Rayner before I go into another character. Alright, next up we have Black Lantern Batman. Face sculpt, not as impressive. I like the DC collectibles a little bit more. That one is more decayed, and this one does not. You can see his body is a little bit skinnier, but I would like to see him a little more, a little less muscle. A little less muscle on him, and more bones, more rib cage and stuff like that to be seen, because right now he looks like just a regular character with a different head on it. But yeah, for me, I would prefer them to slim him down even more, almost to the point of skin and bone. And head sculpt, again, not the greatest, but it's decent. There, and there's another view. Here's a view from the side, and from the back you kind of see he has a very cool looking cape. It's kind of reminds me of Spawn, and also Thomas Wayne Batman, and a little bit of what was that? I forgot. Yeah, sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. But here's Batman, and articulation wise is pretty much the same as Rayner. I don't see any difference between articulation throughout these figures in this wave here. So most likely I'm not gonna go over articulation for these now. I'll just give you guys detailed look at these characters, and that should be it. Black Lantern Batman. I love these hands, especially this one right here. This one's a little too relaxed, I think, for Black Lantern. And you saw he has a ring. He has a ring on, and yeah, really good looking stuff. And next up we have Deathstorm, and he has translucent hair. Look at that, it's a little bit of purpley, and it is translucent, which is nice. The skull is very impressive. Look at that. And the rest of the design is quite alright, actually. And he is holding on to a lantern as well, as one of his accessories. And yes, that hand and a gripping hand, and that's it. Okay, let me turn him around, show you what he looks like. It's pretty plain in the back right here. Yeah. And this head sculpt definitely reminds me of what's his name? Oh my god, I can't remember anything now because I'm so tired right now. What's this? Some Ghost Rider, yes. Reminds me of a Ghost Rider's head here. So if anyone's looking to customize a Ghost Rider, maybe you might consider using this head. And yeah, there he is. Really impressive figure. And shoulder pads are actually a little rubbery, so it doesn't impede with the articulation at all. And next up we have Superman, and also a Black Lantern. I think he turned out great, and just look at that cape as well. Look at that, it's all shredded up, which is nice on him. And yeah, overall, a really good looking figure. Look at that, he even got yellow teeth. So yeah, that's crazy. And lastly, we have Atrocitus, and full range, really good. Same with everyone else. He has a fully articulated body, and then this piece is removable. So yeah, it's supposed to just slot into these spots, and he looks a little weird without it on, without that shoulder, this massive shoulder piece. Yeah, and it will slot through to that again. There we go, right there. Red Lantern, and that comes with a fist and a grasping hand. And the rest of him, he is a tall character though. I didn't realize he is this tall, because I always expect him to be pretty much the same as all the other superheroes in this wave, but apparently he is much taller. Is that how it is? I'm not sure, but I guess he should be, otherwise they wouldn't make him this big, right? So we have Superman. Let's put them all back together next to him, and then we have Deathstorm there, and then we have smiling Rayner, and we have Black Lantern Batman. So here's one last look before I end this video. I believe each of these, well, these are the 4 that you get in the wave, and then Atrocitus is the Build-A-Figure, and they're gonna set you back $25 a piece, so that's 100 right here to build the Atrocitus back there. So there you go, there's the McFarlane Toys figures, and thanks for watching.